This is gonna be your eccentric RDL. So for this demonstration, I'm gonna be using a trap bar, but the principles are gonna be the same no matter what device you're using, whether it's a trap bar, whether it's a barbell, whether it's a kettlebell. The idea here is the same, which is hips are gonna be high. Because this is an RDL, we're putting a lot more length on the hamstrings. And then from here, I'm gonna sync the breath. When I sync the breath with my reps, I wanna make sure I inhale as I descend down, as I initiate the hip hinge and create tension on the hamstrings. I wanna make sure I'm using my diaphragm and creating IAP, that is intra-abdominal pressure, through my breath. So I wanna have a nice long spine. I want that spine to be supported as I'm in an elongated position. So if I'm standing up here, I'm gonna inhale, feel the belly expand, feel the pressure against my spine with my diaphragm. Then as I drive up, full foot engagement, squeeze the butt, engage the hips. On the trap bar, I'm gonna be here, neutral grip position, shoulders are set. Before I initiate the pull, I wanna create tension. Before I even do that, I'm gonna start by filling my belly up with my breath. Shoulders set, create tension, and then slowly start to lift. Once that bar starts lifting off the ground, squeeze the glutes, and then inhale on that way back down. Keeping the tension between yourself and the bar. Make sure you don't slack off, especially when you get towards the ground. Head stays in line with the body the entire time. So as I hinge forward, I'm not cocking the neck up. If you're able to use a weight so you don't fully let off, you want to keep and maintain that tension between yourself and the bar and the ground. Another good thing to note here is as you get into that final position, extend through the legs, through the hips, not through the lumbar. Especially with load on the bar, if you extend up and hyperextend into the back, you're essentially compressing the backside of your spine, which is not what you want to do. Integrated with the diaphragmatic breath, having the hips engaged, you shouldn't be really compensating into that hyperextended position. So if I were here at a side view, what I don't want to do is I don't want to come up and hyperextend here. That's not the finish. The finish is through the hips, through the glutes. So if I'm down here, take that breath in, set the shoulders, create tension, and then go. Squeeze right here, back down. One last thing to point out is gonna be full foot engagement. So make sure you don't lose contact with the big toes. You have the feet engaged, the hips are engaged, the breath is engaged, you are engaged. And for the eccentric portion, it is gonna be that lowering phase. So if this is a tempo eccentric, you're gonna go for your prescribed amount of time on that down phase, driving on that way back up. So make sure it's a weight you're able to control the entire time, you're not overexerting yourself, and you're maintaining good posture and form. And that's gonna be your eccentric RDL.